What if being a medieval shopkeeper meant 90 seconds of pure daily chaos, but a lifetime of building and decorating fun? This is Liberty Prime with Based Builders, and welcome to Demo Days. We're not just trying out new builder games for the channel, we're trying out new builder games for you. If you like building, interior design, and all-around creativity, you might just find your newest fun game right here. Now, as I understand it, this game is a sequel to the hard to pronounce and even harder to spell, here goes, Zinkelja, except with a much easier name this time around. Now, I did watch a bit of a playthrough of that one. Well, actually, I listened to it while working on other things, so I'm not completely clueless here, but when it comes to actually playing it, I am a complete noob. So let's jump right on in and see if listening to that other game made it any easier to figure out this game. All right. Faire Trade requests your permission to collect anonymous error reports in order to track down bugs faster. Yes, let's go ahead and let them do that. Oh well. Boy. All right, y'all. I've watched the trailer for this, and that's about it. But the trailer alone was enough to get me all excited for it, so... Ooh, I hope we can get to that stage pretty fast. I kind of doubt it, but... let's go over the options first. I always love to stop up at the settings. And let's see, graphics, we're going to just leave... well, let's try for my native resolution, which is somewhere in here. That's the one. Although that might make the type smaller, but it's looking readable for now. Full screen, yep, running background. I don't know. VSync? I don't know about that. Let's try turning it off for now. Brightness, I'll leave that as is. All this other stuff I will leave as is for now, I think. And of course we can always revisit this if we need to. What about... well, let's see. Have we any choices other than graphics? I was gonna go for the audio. Let's turn the music down just a touch, but not too desperately. Okay. Ambiance, let's turn that up a touch. I like ambiance. Okay. Gameplay. Camera sensitivity, I don't know yet. Always run, yeah, sure. Data, yeah, sure. All them things. Let's see about... Wait, I was hoping for a little bit more out of gameplay settings, but... Okay, controls, this is important. Yeah, move horizontal. Not really quite sure what that means. The horizontal and vertical. But anyway, WASD sounds pretty nice and standard. Camera orbit. Oh, let's see. Comma and period. That's weird. I'm going to go with Q and D. Although I can't remember whether it's, or well. Oh, Okay, well, I'll try to get used to the question mark and period until I find something better. Character restock R, that's good to know. Furnish cell F, that's also good to know. Place multiple, left shift. Grid snap, left control, good to know too. What other hotkeys have we got? Mask walls, I like seeing the walls. Look, they're pretty. Inventory menu, I. Structure menu, furniture menu, clone object. Ooh, I like that. Remove object. Yeah, I'm going to have to refer back to this a few more dozen times, probably. Now, what was Q assigned to? Well, we'll just have to experiment and find out. Inventory, okay, yeah. That's kind of cool. We can have two different keys to do the same thing. Alrighty, well, anyway, let's actually get this game started. How's that sound? Yeah, let me play now. New game. Default or creative? Ooh, creative is kind of tempting. I might... but I would like to actually see the story and rush around the shop. Okay, well, I'm a little bit darker than that. Let's try for somewhere around there. Not quite that tone of dark. Well, I'm still not that tone of dark either. Oh well. That might be about the closest we can come. Can I change my hair color? Because I am not that light colored. Okay, well, I am female, so let's just keep on going. Oh, I get the choice of a hat. Ooh, let's see what some of these look like. That It's riding pretty high there. So let's go with no hat. Hair. Oh my. Hair color is not quite black. So, well, I mean, my hair usually is pretty messy. Can I rotate you a little bit? Oh, yes, I can. I might have to go with that. That's, E. Apparently I'm in the mood to make sound effects with my face. There's a whole lot of locked hairstyles. I can't even tell by the silhouette what they're finally going to look like. Yeah, I don't think I can pull that off. Nah. E. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Yeah, let's just go with that first one. Yeah, that is most like my hair in real life. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Eyes. My eyes are brown. Extremely brown. But I'm going to go with the color that I'm going to try to go with the color that my cousin and my grandma have, which is this cool, like, mint green. I don't know how they manage it, but it's cool, and I didn't get it, and I'm jealous. Alrighty, let's go with that then. Didn't really quite go with my skin tone, but oh well. Oh, an outfit. Oh my. I kind of prefer to steer away from the Ren Fair look. Actually used to make clothing for people in the SCA, and I'm pretty historically minded when it comes to clothing. That's not historically minded. I was just going for a simple coat. Oh my. Alrighty, well, there's a whole bunch of locked stuff, so maybe we'll find something better later on. What was this? This was, no. Well, I guess we will go a bit Ren Fair. And my favorite color is red, so maybe we'll go with that. Sure, why not? Okay, shoes. Well, I can't really see them underneath my dress. What do we want peeking out? Well, let's go with black. Yeah, sure. Well, let's get a little bit more bootful. Locked. I was going for some black boots. Is that an option? Apparently not. Okay, we'll go for some black booties. Okay, let's accept that. Yes, I will go ahead and play with that. Would you like an explanation of how to play? It won't take long. Yeah, I really need that. Okay, use WASD to move around. Okay, and we have home and farm, and can I spin the camera around? What was that? Yeah, I can spin this around. Now, what is this? Village. Okay. Ooh, and I can zoom in, too. So, hopefully we got this going already. Let's get spun around back to somewhere around where we were. How do I move the... Well, ooh, boy. The right mouse button does some interesting little movements. Okay, place a counter. So I guess we WSD on over here. How do I interact with this? Well, how can I get in there and place a counter if I can't get into the shop? Okay, I inventory, B to build, N to buy, H to hide walls. No, I'm not going to do that. I like the walls. Okay, how do I place a counter if you won't let me in the shop? This is a little bit silly. Oh, I see that I have... Okay, this comma and period, that's going to drive me a little bit nuts. I wanted to get over here to this mailbox and see what's going on with that. Oh, I can pick this up. I don't really see any better place to put it, so... Okay, if I were to press in and to buy, I can buy the counter, and I can plonk it somewhere. Ooh, and I can use the mouse wheel to rotate. Let's try putting you over here. I sure would like to get inside my shop, though. How do I accomplish that part? Ooh. Well, I can place a trader point. I think I need to zoom back out to do that. So in to buy, and this is the trader post. Let's put you back here somewhere. And I've already forgotten the name of the first piece that I put down, but... Oh yeah, there was like a grid system, wasn't there? I can't remember what the shortcut for that was. Let's see if I can find out. Controls, where was the grid thing? Furnish, maybe? Yeah, grid snap, left control, okay. Okay, let's see. Left control to... Okay, yes, I'm trying to pick you up. Okay, yeah, grid snap. Nice. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I have to actually keep holding down control if I want to make it work. Okay, we're going to pick this up and grid snap it just a little bit too. I'm going to put it, well, I want to be able to get between the two. I will probably need to reposition things if I'm ever allowed inside my own shop. Now, why can't I interact with you? You need to progress further in the tutorial to do this. Okay, I would love to stand behind the counter and order products. How do I actually get into my shop? Don't make me look this up on the internet. Oh, I got 189 bucks, whatever the currency is called in this. That's a cool little symbol, but it might be a Dutch little symbol, and I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's like section or something in other contexts, but this does not appear to be the context. I have no products. Events, all right. Animal product, spring, autumn, seed. Okay. Objectives. Craft products, level up skills, increase product level, expand your shop, increase your fortune, increase your shop's appeal. Tutorial, place storage. You're really gonna have to let me in the shop one of these days. What? Maybe I should go back to the settings and figure out how on earth I'm supposed to do that. Okay, I have no applications for employees, but it's exciting to know that we can get employees. No skills yet, no product skills. Plenty of room recipes. Ooh, all right. Well, what's the gallery all about? It adds a whole lot, presumably, to the appeal. It's a relatively large room, I think. Allowed objects 14. Required tags 8 times painting. Banned furniture types. Display, crafting station, custom farming, animal storage. Well, display, so that means that maybe I can't make my main shop area into a gallery. That's a shame. All right, well, anyway, we'll get back to that. Oh, yeah, market information. Seed. What kind of seed? That's very generic sounding. Okay, well, I'm still determined to get into this shop somehow. How do I progress further in the tutorial if you won't let me in my shop? Oh, okay, I just had to walk through it. All right. Okay, so I'm not allowed to interact with the door, but I'm allowed to walk through it just fine, so yay. Alrighty, stand behind the counter and order products. I believe, okay, yes, this is the counter. And it's kind of tweaking me a little bit to have to WSD. I'm not sure why, but... All right, what kind of products do we want? We have the option of ingot, copper, wood, linen, turf, seed, clay, and chamomile. And okay, well, this one... All right, there's a percentage for the price, and the green ones are in the negative, and the red ones are in the positive, so I assume that this is sort of like this is relative to the normal base price, and when I mouse over it, it says the buy price is 1 and the sell price is 2, so that seems like a decent deal, so I guess we get some turf, and we got 189, so... Oh, I have 0 storage capacity, so I can't order anything. Okay, well, I need to increase my storage capacity. I see that on the tutorial. Well, let's do that. How do we do that? This is not really the most helpful tutorial, I must admit. And okay, this period and comma thing is not working for me. We're going to have to change it to Q&E or just something more familiar. Let's see, controls and orbit left and right. This is going to have to be to assign about... well, that went away. Okay, well, maybe we can put it as a second one. A Q, yeah, I couldn't find it, so I'm going to go ahead and replace it. Although I kind of wish that I'd done something else. Well, I wonder what was E and what was Q. Let's check again and see if there's anything not active. Run, I think I'm going to make that, shift. Yeah, why aren't you assigning it? Okay, left shift is already in use. For what? Let's go with caps lock then. Okay, there we go. And furnish F left. Okay, there's left shift for place multiple, and grid snap for left control. Hotkeys. Now, is there nothing is unassigned here, so I have no idea what Q and D were once upon a time. But let's just go with what we got. Backpack, escape, escape. Okay, now let's try Q and E. Yes, that works beautifully. Alrighty. What was I doing? I was trying to figure out how to increase my storage capacity. Where would that be? In, maybe? Storage. Okay. Alrighty, we have... This has suddenly appeared in all. We have a storage object. Oh, and... Well, I'll just put you here, I guess. Now, there are little circles on all four sides of this, which turn red when I get too close to the wall. I'm guessing that's sort of like where you can stand in relation to this thing and still access it. I don't know if I actually need to access the storage personally, though. I think it just sort of exists. Okay, well, I've got some storage now. Yay for me. Let's go ahead and stand behind this counter. Okay, yeah, maybe I need to spin this around because this is kind of driving me a little bit nuts, having to go around it the way I have been. Let's put you over here, then. I don't know. Maybe let's put you over here. Oh, yeah, and I'm going to do the grid thing again. And apparently I can stand in the way of things. That's, well, sort of good to know. How do I cancel out of that? I'll just hit escape, and that works. So I will move my own self, and I will pick you up and grid you over here somewheres. I want you to be about where the other one is. I'm not sure if this one was gridded, but it's about where I want it, so I don't think I'm going to bother too much about that. Let's shift around this ways. This might work a little bit better. Okay, now I want to... Oh, please stand in the zone. All right, there is a zone. Now, what on earth was I buying? Well, this is a good price, so we were going to get some of this. And it's only $1, so let's see how much... I guess I need to keep an eye on my storage capacity. I'm not sure how many products I'm allowed to buy. Seeds, ooh. Well, the same buy and sell price. So this is functionally 0%. I'm going to buy just one of these because I haven't got the foggiest clue what it is, but it sounds important. Alrighty, let's see. Wood is the second cheapest item here, so let's get 5 of those. Oh, I need to progress further in the tutorial to get more than 4. Okay. Well, let's see, if I skinny this down, then maybe I can buy one more item of something, just out of curiosity, because maybe they were saying that I couldn't get beyond 10 storage capacity. I don't know, and we probably... I'm not really sure how many products we need for our first tutorial moment anyway. Let's get a few linen if they'll... Okay, yeah, I'm only allowed to get 10 items at the moment, so let's skinny this down and try to get more of some other things. Okay, we now have 3 each of wood, linen, and turf, which were the 3 cheapest products. I'd kind of like to get some chamomile. That's not too expensive. I can buy it for 4 coins and sell it for 6. Now, what was the sell price on this? Okay, yeah. Bought the turf for 1, and I can sell it for 2. Bought the linen for 3, I can sell it for 4. Bought the wood for 2, and I can sell it for 3. Alrighty, well, I guess that's what we're going to do. Now, stand behind the counter and order products. I have already done that. I have already gotten 0 out of 10. Or I have gotten 10 out of 10. And I'm not sure why that didn't take. Maybe I didn't hit the... Oh, I don't think I didn't hit the buy button. Alrighty, well, let's try to do that a little bit better. So we had 3 of turf and linen and wood, I believe. Okay, let me check those prices. Alrighty, now let's actually hit buy. What do you know? I bought a thing, and I'm losing money from it. But I suddenly had a whole lot more money than I should have had. Interesting. Okay, so place some displays and place product on displays. I'm finding it weirdly hard to navigate around here. I'm not sure why. Okay, well, let's buy some product displays in... Okay. Yeah, Egum 1 is apparently the name of this item, and it's a product display. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. We could go with the slightly more saturated version over the slightly less saturated version. I think we'll go more saturated. I don't really think it matters all that much. Well, let's grid this up. Although I can't get as close to the wall if I grid it up, so maybe I won't grid it up. Let's get just a little bit closer to that wall. Well, where do I actually want to put this? Let's see. Okay, I have this forward because of this storage thing, which I don't like, and I'm probably going to move over here now that I'm looking at it. I'm just trying to make enough space for me to do some things. Okay, let me get out of this. Ooh, that made me jump. Let's move this stuff around. Let us move this storage thing. Ooh, the storage thing over here. And I can give it a little bit more breathing space, maybe. Yeah, and see, I'm not sure if I actually need to personally access this storage thing. In the previous game, which I'm going to try to avoid pronouncing as often as I can, let's see, in the previous game, I don't think that you actually had to personally access it. But I could be remembering wrong. All right, well, that works a little bit better and gives me a whole lot more display room, so let's see if we can plonk some displays down. I need to hit in, and I need to get some more of these displays, or some of these displays, I should say. Let's try the grid thing. See if we can make that work a little bit better this time. And we need more of those. Can't I buy more than one at a time? I think that I can. There's probably some wonderful trick for that I just haven't quite mastered yet. Well, now I technically have 4 products because I think I didn't get 1 seed that second attempt. Well, I'm still gonna think about buying 4 displays. Maybe not. But I know where the 4th display will go. It's gonna go right here. Place products on displays. How do I do that one? Do I need to like click on this? Yeah, all right. Well, we've got some wood, and it appears. Okay. How do I earth? I can earth pretty well now. Okay, let's go ahead and add something here. Some linen. And I did get 1 seed. All right, good for me. I did not remember that in any form or fashion. Seed just seems like a good thing to have. Interact with the entrance to open your shop. Survive your first day as a shopkeeper. Ooh, well, that's cheerful. Anyway, what I was trying to do is figure out how to sort of pan the camera. Well, not pan the camera. Well, I was trying to figure out how to, sort of tilt the camera. There we go. The right mouse button is apparently what I was looking for, and that kind of works. And we can get all up in here. Well, this is as close as we can get, but that's a pretty nice view. That's good to know. And I would love to expand this shop as soon as I'm allowed to. Maybe I need to wait for the tutorial on that. Alrighty, is there anything else I can do before we start off? I don't think that there is. And I'm definitely going to be using this right mouse button to do any rotating from here on out. Okay, let's go ahead and open the shop. Let's see. Well, I do like to go with some sort of based shop. Yes, based shop base. Well, let's just go with based shop. Maybe we can rename it later on. Yeah, because that's not my best name, but oh well. Let's go on over here to where am I expected to stand for this? Ooh, I think maybe I need to be over here. And I keep trying to move myself with the mouse button. I'm not sure why. That seems most natural, but it really does. This is a little bit of a tight fit. Oh, apparently we stand over here for this part. Okay, what do I do now? How do I approve your sale? Maybe counter? Okay, yeah, I left-clicked on the counter, and that did a thing. And now I think I might need to restock some stuff here, don't I? And I believe that's R to restock, which I thought I just pushed. Okay, let's restock you. Oh, alright. That restocked them both at the same time. I keep hitting E instead of R. I have no idea why. what is you and what do you need to do? Oh, you need to sell me stuff. I can't afford that yet. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm pretty sure that I can't do that. I need some employees here. Uh, ah. Oh, and we only have 8 seconds to go here. Sorry, trader. I probably would have loved whatever you had to sell me, but oh, how did I make them both restock at the same time? I liked that trick. And I guess the shop is already closed. Oh, well, we have run out of stuff. And I wish that I had paid more attention to what that trader had to say to me. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit hectic, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm going to move these around because I can't see anything with those shop walls in the way. But I'm not really eager to move them. Let's try moving you just a little bit. There we go. And let's see. Can I order anyway? Let's see. Yeah, see, I can still order. Let's see what the prices are like. Now this is probably telling me that I have 0 out of 0 of this item. I guess that I sold out of that today. Got 145, which is not great, but apparently I didn't have quite enough of this. Alrighty, I'm gonna sort of pump up my stores just a little bit here, if I can afford it. And I am now allowed to order more than 5 items. But I somehow have 11 items, and I'm not sure why. Oh, wait, yeah, the storage capacity. Yeah, duh. I was looking at storage capacity as the number of items that I had just ordered, which is not the case. So I must have not sold out of everything. I still have these seeds, which I didn't put up for sale anyway. But I seem to have sold out of everything that I had. That's pretty good business. Alrighty, and I'd kind of like to order something new here. We'll get 4 of something. What am I likely to need? Let's go for some chamomile. I'm tempted by that clay. As I understand it, there is crafting in this game, which I like the sound of. Alrighty, well, let's buy this. Ooh, and yeah, that's pretty cool. It decided to plop down a whole bunch more stuff on my storage. I would love some more storage. But also, well, let's see, I'm not allowed to build anything. You need to progress further in the tutorial to do this. Visit your new home and interact with the bed to sleep. Okay, how do I visit my new home? I guess I just walked through the door. All right, yeah, we have a home. All right, that's exciting. Home is that ways. What did I push for? Oh, yeah, see, that's kind of an ominous little black screen to walk into, and this needs a little bit of tidying. And I can pick it up, so let's pick it up and do a little bit of tidying. Okay, let us grid you down. I like grids. I can't get quite as close to that as I want to. Let's just do it by eyesight anyway. Let's put you just as close as you can possibly be without turning red. Let's get you a little bit closer to the other bush. Okay. That seems to be about right. And I can sell those too, I noticed. Wait, why on earth am I having trouble navigating around here? Oh, we need to straighten up this bed too. Let's see. Let's make you a little bit more something and gridded and all those other things. Yes, yeah, they kind of like you to be a little bit closer to the wall. Okay, and you also are going to be a little bit closer to the wall. Oh, and I need to have some foot room around that too, apparently. But I think it can be nice and close to the bed. All right, well, it's exciting to have my own home here. I'd kind of like to see what the roof looks like, but I don't know if we're allowed to do fancy stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I remember seeing roofs and everything in the trailer, which I guess I didn't mention. I did watch the trailer, and it was, exciting. So I have great hopes for this game, but yeah, I like the fact that I got a little stream in my backyard, side yard, whatever. Don't necessarily like the fact that the path just ends abruptly there, but Alrighty, well, let's see. What else can we nose around in here? And I could buy various things to customize this, but I kind of want to save my money because I want to expand that shop as quickly as I can. Oh, though, Oh, I need to progress further in the tutorial. I was just going to see what my options were for building in here, but apparently my options in here are go to bed. So let's do that. Yes, I don't really see much option. Oh, wait, you know what? There was a farm, wasn't there? Why is it hard for me to navigate up in here? Can't figure that one out. And now I guess I see the point of hiding those walls, because that's a little bit problematic. Anyway, I was going to go see. Ooh, and there's a village too. Let's stop off at the farm real quick and not be allowed to do that because I'm still hitting W in this. Oh, interact with the mailbox at your shop. Okay, I was trying to do that earlier. Why on earth is this so problematic? Come meet me at the guild in the village. I can get you started on your very first crafting station. Okay, well, that's exciting. I would love to have a first crafting station, and I was just thinking about going to the village, so let's go ahead and do that. Just walking off into the unknown black. I kind of wish they were gray rather than unknown and black. I mean, it would still be unknown, but it wouldn't be black, which is just an ominous color in a game like this for some reason. All right, we have a tavern and some nice little music here. Okay, talk to Guildmaster Bep to unlock a crafting station. Now, where is Guildmaster Bep, and who are you? Can I speak with you? I cannot. Can I go into the tavern? Yeah, I can. Okay, where am I? Wait, yeah, these walls are a little bit problematic. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I can get rid of the walls here. Let me get back. It's a little bit dark up in here. Let's put the walls back up. Now that I'm inside, I still can't interact with any of you people. Alright, well, this is a nice little tavern, though. Is there anything I can interact with here? Not yet. Maybe some other day I'll be able to interact with something. But that's a nice range over there. Let's see what all you've got. I'm still finding it weirdly hard to navigate. I don't know why. That's an interesting little pig, poor thing. He appears to be ready to be cooked, but he is not looking very cooked. Now, what is this room? Yeah, I'm nosy. I guess this is their kitchen. Okay. Getting faintly better at navigating. Let's see what else I can nosy around. These looks like, cool. We got like little bathrooms and toilets and a actual bath for a bathroom. Well, this is nice. And the bathrooms both attached to the bathing room. Excuse me for being, not British or European. To me, that's a bathroom where you can dispose of various bodily fluids and solids. Okay, let's see. Where else can I nosy around in here? I do enjoy a good nosy around. And I like this fireplace. Oh, I can interact with it, too. Well, nothing happened when I did. Oh, okay, yeah, I just accidentally turned it off. Can I interact with these windows? Not so much, but still cool. Let me interact with this door. There we go. This is just a room. Oh, this is sort of like an office. Let me get over here a little bit and nosy about your desk. Can't actually get anything off of there. Can't interact with it, but still, I'm glad that I got to see it. This is telling me that we're going to get a whole lot of nice decor in this place. I'm really looking forward to putting some of this into practice in my own shop. I wonder how big I can make my shop. There's probably some sort of limit, but I don't know what it is. And I do like these little counters, these, windows on the bottom of it. Is there any other room in here that I have yet to nosy at? Let me zoom out a little bit. And that's the limit of my zooming. Okay, we've got the office here. We have the kitchen over here and the bathroom area over here. All right. Now, I think I'm going to try to go out this door if I can. Is this a door or a window? I guess it's a window. Let us try to navigate over to the door. Ooh, okay. Now, let's see if we can find this guild woman or man or guild master. I think it wound up being a female, but I'm not sure about that. I do like all these, light fixtures outside, little lanterns and whatnot. Oh, okay, well, you have an exclamation mark above your head, therefore you must be somebody interesting. Oh, and we got a guild hall there, too, so I'm gonna go inspect that real quick after we talk to her. Bep, yes, what brings me here today is something that I found in my mailbox, so let us try unlocking a crafting station. And I like your dress a little bit better than the one that I'm wearing, but okay, we could get a forge, or a pottery station, or a musical instrument workbench, or a swindle workbench. You know what that looks? That sounds a little bit shady, if you ask me. Not really sure what to make of that. I guess that's how I rip people off. But it's a crafting station, so I guess I craft things to rip people off with. Not sure how I feel about that. Pottery station, that could be interesting. And so could the forge be. Now this costs one F. Let's see how many Fs we can give. We only have one F, so let's go ahead and unlock the pottery station. I'm tempted by this forge. Less tempted by the musical instrument workbench, although it might make me plenty of profit. Apparently, eventually I'll be able to unlock all four of these, and I'll probably do this one last, but I am curious about what a swindle is. Okay, well, a pottery station, at least I have some comprehension of what that might be. All right, well, that's exciting. And apparently that's the only thing that we can unlock at the moment. Pottery leveled up to 1. Okay, good to know. Well, now maybe I should go back home and go to bed. This is a little bit hard to navigate around. Eventually I'll get better at that. Now, where did I come in and how do I get home? Let's just follow a few paths here. This is it. Oh, this village thing. I like it. I approve. Now, where will you take me? Well, nowhere apparently. Okay, so I am not allowed to go that way. Where else shall I go? And apparently, well, let's see. If I sort of okay, yeah, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to go somewhere else. I seem to have some limited options here. And anyway, what I was trying to say is apparently if I, sort of move the camera around as I'm going, I run into more things. But yeah, I can sort of like hold down W and then just move the camera and ooh, under construction. Okay, well, yeah, see, you can see roofs in the village. Why can't I see roofs on my own shop or my own house? Oh, and how on earth do I get back to that guild hall that I was going to inspect? Well, let's see what else we can do. And maybe it'll manage to take me back. Ooh, are these other people's homes? That's cool. I'm not allowed to nosy there. That's a shame. But I like nosying. It's one of the funnest parts of a game to me. I want to see all of the things that you have put in place. Who is you? Who is Esme? Looking for some new colors in your life, huh? Okay. Let's see what you have. Oh, my. You have a lot. I technically can afford this. Darn it, I'm going to save my money just for the moment because I would love to expand the shop as soon as I can. Although, all right. Well, this is looking very similar to what we've already got. Am I missing something? Oh, all right. Yes, I am missing something. This is different, different little logos inside the thing. So I guess if I manage to specialize in a particular type of crafting, I can update this to reflect it. Custard. Oh yeah, I should have paid attention to what these are called. Curlian, or Curlion, however you pronounce that. Ciela. Ooh, okay. Yeah, these names are going to be pretty hard to pronounce, aren't they? Egum, I can pronounce. Echteld. Now, does this unlock it, or am I purchasing the item? That's probably a useful thing to know. And I mean, I do love having these color choices. Let's see. Okay, display, decoration. We can have a caddier, which is basically just a barrel. I like the Kalen better. at least for decoration. Although, I mean, I do love a good barrel, so I don't know. Storage, we have two very identical looking storage things. Well, I mean, not quite the exact same color, so I guess there's that. But alrighty, I'm not going to get anything this time, but I'm very happy to find you, Esme, or Esme, however you pronounce your name. Place any crafting station, craft some products. Oh, all right. Well, I still kind of want to explore that guild hall that I just sort of forgot all about. You you were looking familiar. You might be Bep right there. Are you Bep? Well, this is the guild hall. That's what I was looking for anyway. And I would like to nosy around in here just a little bit, but I don't think that I'm going to be allowed to actually talk to anybody, am I? Oh, and there's a second floor up in here. Oh, all right. Well, that is promising indeed. I was hoping that I'd be able to build a second floor. Oh, I'm not allowed to walk up there. Hmm. Well, I mean, this is early access. Hopefully that means there will eventually be a second floor. We're just not up to that quite yet. Yeah, so that's not the worst thing in the world then. Now, what is you? You is I don't know, maybe a meeting room of some sort? Or ooh, hmm, interesting. Still not quite sure what some of this is, but it looks like display rack. Oh, maybe display racks for weapons? Yeah, I'm seeing some swords there. What was this displaying at me? Something is small and hard to figure out. I can't zoom in anymore. I think this might be a weapon there. All right. Well, this is interesting. This is letting me know a little bit about what we can have up in here, or what we can craft, I should probably say. Let's see if I'm allowed over here. Let's see if I can manage to navigate a little bit better. I promise I've been gaming for a very long time. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with WASD here. Well, this is an interesting little just generic meeting room, I think. All right. This looks a little bit more on the storagey side because I'm recognizing these pallets at least. But apparently we get double-decker pallets at some point. That's pretty exciting. I have a feeling that storage is going to be an issue in this game. Okay, well, I should probably stop nosing about and I think that well, judging by the previous game that shall be unnamed for a while, Winkleja. Ooh, what just happened? Where am I? Oh, I am up on. Well, I was very briefly up. Oh, now that's fun. But apparently, yes, there is indeed a second floor in there somewhere. Let me get a little bit closer over here, and maybe I. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get just right up against you, so that I could do a little bit more of this. Checking out your second floor. There definitely appears to be one. Sort of halfway constructed, but still. Well, anyway, let's see if I can make my way back home now. How did we get here and how do we get home? How hard could it be? I think we did come up this path when we got here, didn't we? No, so I already tried that, and I tried that, so maybe we came from the other direction. Let's see if I can remember what I saw when I first walked in. Maybe, oh, okay. Well, shop. At least I can find my bearings from the shop. Okay, there's home. I think that I should be able to get home directly from the village, but all right. Well, you know what? That was exciting, and I did feel kind of rushed around at the shop, but I'm getting plenty of downtime that I could use for various things. Now, before I tie up this episode, I'm going to sleep and find out what happens in the morning and see how busy we're going to be. Oh, okay. I did okay. Well, no, I don't know yet how I did. But I've unlocked a decent number of things. Let's see if I can. Ooh, yeah, I've unlocked quite a few things. Oh, and I did unlock one of these things that I get various colors of. Apparently, I have not registered on any graph yet. My profit is negative 288. My products were negative 92 and negative 196. Expenses, products, furniture. Okay, I think I might have made 13 bucks on products. Okay, let's just wait and see what happens when I actually have a graph for that. All right, well, let's see. Let's get over to our shop real quick and somehow get better at navigating around here. Let's go on over to the shop. There it is. And let's see. I'm going to just have to spin the camera around if I want to go someplace. Alrighty, well, I can place any crafting station and I can craft some products. But you know what? I think we're going to have to do that in the next video. Well, there were definitely a few rush moments there, but I think that once we can afford an employee or three, I did notice that little tab, we'll have a little bit more breathing space. I want more time for crafting during the day, because I think that I might need to be able to do that in order to keep up with demand at some point. I do love that I have some nice unhurried time here, though, in the morning and in the evening, so that is a wonderful little aspect of this game. Just have some moments to prepare for the whole day and see what else is going on, and it seems like we're going to be allowed to craft up a whole bunch more stuff for the day, too. Y'all, let me know in the comments, is this game worth our time? Are those hectic 90-second shop hours a small price to pay for all that wonderful creative control? There's a whole lot of layout and decorating possibilities in this one for sure, so I, for one, am interested. And if you want to see more new, or new to me, games, please be sure to check out this Demo Days playlist on the right here, where I give you a first look at games that just might scratch that builder's itch for you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.